Hi everybody, it's Erin Reed for Kunin Felt, and today we're going to make some cute little Easter eggs from felt and using a variety of different trims, buttons, sequins that you may have. The first thing you need to do is get out some sort of die cutting machine. Now the felt I'm using today is one of the classic felts. This one happens to be in lemon frost, but any colors of felts that you feel that you want to go with pastels, if you want to go with bright colors for Easter, have fun with that. The beautiful thing about Kunin felt is that it is made from 100% recycled bottles. So it is so amazing. It is so easy to cut through, and using your electronic cutters or even a manual die cut like this, it cuts through no problem. So I'm going to go ahead and take 2 ovals because that's the shape of an egg, and I'm going to die cut this. It will creak and crack a little bit. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Now I tend to go forwards and backwards just to make sure I got a good clean cut all the way around. So now they are cut. If you have little stragglers, it could just be that I didn't get a clean cut on that one. Just trim them off, but they also will come clean, clean, clean. So now that you have your egg, let's get some trims out. Now one of these I'm going to decorate, and the other one I'm going to cut in half because we're going to turn these into a little pocket pouch that you can then decorate. We're going to do that part first. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a section and cut it in half. So if I wanted to make another egg, I just run another oval through. I'm going to use a combination between 2 different glues. We have a felt glue, which is great. It takes a little bit longer to dry, but it is great for kids. This is a wonderful kids craft that you can use, and just use a kid-safe glue, which would be preferable. I want to have a fast-drying glue. I will use my Fabri-Tac, and so if I have for me personally, I will use a Fabri-Tac because I'm a little impatient. But if you've got some time and you're going to let it sit overnight, the felt glue works amazing. So I am going to do this on the back for the little pocket. And half of the egg works perfect. And then now just make sure you don't glue the top, and you have a perfect little pocket that you can put candies in, you can put little toys in there, you could put a little thoughtful note, or you can even roll up a little bit of money and throw it in there. Just nothing that's too terribly heavy. All right, let's pull out some fun trims. All right, so if you're going to set this up for kids, an easy way to do it is to put a little container that's got a wide variety of little embellishments. You can use rickrack, you can use laces, have fun with it, ribbons. Go to town. Have a blast with what you want to do. The most traditional way is to do across the eggs, but you know what? Kids will have so much fun decorating and kind of going in their own path about what they want to do. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue across the top. I personally find that when you attach, I go in the middle and I leave a little on the outside, and then I will come in with my scissors, a good pair of fabric scissors, and then I will trim off the edges so it's nice and clean. And I will do it again for the other side. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this fun rickrack. This has a little bit of a sparkle to it, but really any supplies you have will work just fine. For this one I am going to switch the other one because I want to have a little bit more of a tackiness to it. So this is more of a fast drying glue compared to the felt glue. And I'm going to put a line here. I'm also going to come up and add a line at the top and then a line at the bottom. So I'm going to place my rickrack down here. And I'm just going to trim it, just loosely trim it. Give it a second to kind of stick down. Do the same thing here in the middle. Let it stick down. Come back up at the top. And I'm going to let that kind of sit and dry for a minute while I do the decoration in the center. So I have all these beautiful buttons in here, and I thought I would have some fun layering up the buttons. And since I've got kind of a blue and yellow theme going on, I thought, well, let's have a blast with that. So I pulled 3 buttons, and again, I'm going to use the faster drying glue. Put a little bit of a dab of glue right here on this button. Place it right here in the center. And I just kind of played with the idea of the blue and the green, or the blue and the yellow, and using that as kind of my theme here. Just a little dab. It's an awesome way and a fun way to kind of use up some of those extra supplies that you have. And just pulling out kind of a stash of stuff that you may have kind of laying around. There you go. If you like using tweezers or something else besides your fingers, go for it. Have a blast doing that. Now I've given a little bit more time for my trim and my rickrack to dry. I'm going to go ahead and trim off the edges. And there you go, super simple. Have fun with the colors. Another option for this exact same craft is instead of giving yourself a pocket, you could go ahead and double it up and stuff it and make it a stuffed. You could put a trim on this and make this into a little Easter egg ornament. There's so many fun ways with just the idea of making an oval cut out of felt into an Easter egg, which is a great little Easter egg craft. So here's a fun set of eggs that both myself and my daughter both made, all with the cute little pouch on them, using a variety of different types of Kunin felts. The felts that we use today are this beautiful, and it's a brand new type of felt. This one is in Lagoon, and it is the white dot coordinates. So beautiful. That's what both of these were made in, and you can see the white dots really showing well on the back side. She had some fun making this, and this is a version that I made. We also used, you saw this one made already, this was in the Lemon Frost. We also have a new line. This is our corduroy felt. You can see the beautiful lines across it. This one is in Candy Pink. And the eggs that we did in that are these two right here, but we actually reversed it so that the corduroy would be on the back side. Both my daughter and myself did the same thing with that one. And then the last one is also a dot one. This one is white with a silver dot. So again, these are all from Kunin felt. These are some new lines. And have fun with playing with your felt and thinking outside the box in terms of making kids crafts. Give them the supplies to use and they will have a blast, and pulling out some of your old fun trims, sequins, buttons, ribbons, all kinds of things. So thanks so much for stopping by, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.